This week, we smell the roses at Epcot for the Flower and Garden Festival.
Then we head on over to Give Kids the World Village to meet a true superhero from another galaxy.
Plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you from the attraction studio
right now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Elisa.
And I'm Quinn.
So lots of previews out this week and the big Oscars. Did you get a chance to watch those?
I did not watch the Oscars, but I know Coco won for Remember Me. Best song.
Original song. And they also won Best Animated Film.
Oh, yeah.
Super exciting. So lots of wins for Coco. I'm happy they won Best Animated Film. I really love The Greatest Showman, and I wish This Is Me won. But good job. If anyone needed to win, I'm happy it was that.
Yeah. And then I also liked the Mary Poppins trailer that came out. That was great. And then the next day, I think, or maybe it was the day after that, was the
Christopher Robin.
Yeah. He looks cute, but he looks kind of weird.
Who?
Pooh.
Oh. I mean, I don't know.
He's like a real teddy bear.
Yeah, I think it's adorable. I really loved the Christopher Robin trailer. I think anybody watched it and probably shed a tear, excited for the movie. So, and the fact that I think it's almost all of, the original actors from the Pooh Bear is so exciting. So
I didn't know that. That's exciting. Yeah. Wow.
Lots of fun movies to look forward to. So.
This year's a great year for movies. We got Infinity War, we got Solo coming out, we got all these movies.
Literally, my movie pass is gonna get used up.
Definitely.
All right, let's stop talking about movies. Let's get to some news in the queue. California is an incredible place to visit, but it certainly is not the cheapest. Thanks to MEI-Travel, you can make a visit to the Golden State more affordable with their numerous packages, like a Disney Good Neighbor hotel deal for Disneyland. This package will get you less expensive accommodations with perks like a discount card and early park admission. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEITravel.com.
While in California, why not check out some of the parks for cheaper than gate prices, thanks to Undercover Tourist. With the Los Angeles 7-Day Go Card, you have 7 days to experience places like Legoland, Madame Tussauds, Six Flags, Knott's Berry Farm, and Universal Studios, all for less than $285. For the best ticket deals, visit undercovertourist.com.
You may not know, but Marvel is a bit of a touchy subject when it comes to parks in Orlando.
Yeah, while Disney may own the Marvel franchise, Universal Orlando still has the rights to the characters in their parks. This brings us to an interesting update coming to Epcot.
The Stave Church in the Norway Pavilion currently houses a museum dedicated to making of the Frozen film, but that will close March 12th in preparation for a new museum, Gods of the Vikings, featuring Thor and Loki.
But this museum will not feature the Marvel superheroes Thor and Loki. It'll feature them from original Viking lore and will feature authentic Viking artifacts.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
I also enjoy the fact that they're getting rid of something Frozen related.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like when I first heard it, I was like, but Frozen though.
But the making of Frozen in Norway. I know, and I think it is. I'm also excited that it's a historic Thor and Loki, but at the same time, it's still relevant because people are interested in Marvel Universe Thor and Loki.
I think people don't even realize that Thor and Loki are originally Viking lore instead of just superheroes,
Right, exactly.
And villain.
It'll be a really cool change to see in the Epcot over at Norway, so it's exciting.
And now we say hello to Hello Kitty at her new animation store in Universal Studios Hollywood.
This new location features merchandise, confectionery treats, and a Build-A-Bow station.
Hello Kitty will also be doing meet and greets outside her new store.
Along with Hello Kitty merchandise, the store also features products from films like Despicable Me, Kung Fu Panda, Dr. Seuss, Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob, The Simpsons, and Curious George.
This sounds a lot like the store that we have here in our Universal.
I know, and now it's moving over to Hollywood. Actually, I wasn't super excited when our Hello Kitty store opened, but then I went to it and it's really cute.
It is really cute, and I like all of the classic Universal movie posters that they sell, but it has Hello Kitty inserted as the main character.
Yes, it's super, super cute. And her meet and greet is adorable. I think that'll be really cool for fans of Hello Kitty over in Hollywood. Now we want to give a very early 90th birthday shout out to the big man himself, Mickey Mouse.
While his birthday isn't for many months, Disney is already getting ready for a worldwide birthday celebration for the Big Cheese.
Disney parks all over the world will celebrate Mickey's birthday on November 18th with merchandise, photo opportunities, and more.
ABC will air a celebration of Mickey in honor of his birthday this fall, with special guests, musical performances, and more.
Disney on Ice will also debut a new show called Mickey's Special Celebration, which will tour throughout Asia this year into 2019.
For a complete list of the celebrations, check out our story at attractionsmagazine.com.
What a great reason to celebrate all year long. 90 years of Mickey Mouse. It's crazy.
It's not even till November, though. I mean,
that's okay. We can celebrate.
Party the entire year.
Exactly. I can't believe that Mickey's been here for 90 years. I think it's him. It's Mickey Mouse. It all started with a mouse. So.
I mean, Oswald's been around for, 91 years? But
well, we know who's your favorite. No, but seriously, lots of celebrations to be had, especially for Mickey. I really want to get back over to Magic Kingdom and meet Talking Mickey while I still can. So, gotta get to.
That's not confirmed.
I know, it's a rumor, but, we'll see.
Could be.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of celebrating, Shanghai Disneyland is getting ready for a spring celebration of their own.
Their Toy Story Land will open on April 26th and feature new attractions, shops, and eateries.
The fluffy violet bunny Stella Lou made her first appearance meeting guests today.
Eggs will be hidden throughout the park for a scavenger hunt featuring character-themed designs.
New food and beverage will also be available throughout the park, like a Mickey and Friends donut.
The park will also celebrate with brand new flower arrangements throughout the park. This reminds me that we are getting the Easter egg hunt back.
Oh yeah, over in Epcot. I've never done it, but I really think it would be fun. No.
You look around all the countries for each egg, and then they give you a little egg for yourself when you finish. It's one of the characters.
That's really cute. Actually, fun fact, I've never done an Easter egg hunt.
Ever? Not even when you were little?
No. Well, I mean, I am Jewish, but it's fine. True, but I can still partake in the Epcot egg hunt.
I feel like everyone should at least celebrate the egg bunny part of Easter, and not necessarily the religious part. I mean, if you want to, obviously you can. But.
Yeah, but it's not all about that.
No,
it's it's also just like a fun thing to do around the parks because you're just taking a walk anyway. So why not have some fun with it?
Exactly.
Welcome, everybody. This week, let's go to Disney Springs, the World of Disney store. On a ceiling panel at the middle rear of the women's apparel room, a black classic Mickey spot is on Jessie's pants on her right lower leg. People are going to wonder why you're looking up. Show them this hidden Mickey.
We are taking you from coast to coast in our winter 2017-2018 issue. Get an in-depth look at Epcot's newest festival, the International Festival of the Arts. The Guardians of the Galaxy are breaking out of their new ride at Disney California Adventure. See how the new Topgolf Orlando offers a quick, unique way to play a game of golf. Plus the latest news, rumors, and more packed into every issue. Get your copy and subscribe today at attractionsmagazine.com in print or digital in our app on Nook and Kindle.
Hey Lisa, will you take this rose of friendship?
Good reference, Quinn, but I don't think you want to be comparing yourself to Ari right about now.
That's true. What should I do with this then?
Well, why don't we use it to transition over to our next segment? Flower and Garden, anyone?
That's a good idea. We have a few interviews from there. Let's take a look.
What's new this year for the Flower and Garden Festival?
Well, there's a lot of things new. The thing I'm most excited about are our reimagined play areas. You've been coming to festivals for a lot of years and you've seen our playgrounds. They're very popular. But we kind of were getting away from family activities. It was the kids would play, which was great. So we reimagined it, thought about it for 8 to 9 months, and we came up with the idea to make everything we do in those gardens something that the entire family can participate in. So rather than a climbing structure where the child plays on, we have a musical maze. So it's a maze with musical equipment. You know, we thought it was going to be good, but opening day, when I noticed there were as many adults doing it as there were children, all right, that's a winner. Then we also have in our Cars Garden a scavenger hunt. The whole family can go find beach plants, you know, identify them so they're learning some plants that are native to Florida. And then when they're done and completed, they get a seed packet. They can go home and take it and plant it themselves. So we're really trying to make it aim more at the family and where they can do it together. And that's been a real hit. And it's super popular with the guests. So.
And I noticed the festival center is no longer, and some of the activities they used to have in there. Has anything kind of taken their place? Or?
Well, we've tried in all our gardens. We wanted to get everything in the garden. After all, it's the Flower and Garden Festival, and we didn't really want to invite our guests to come inside at a Flower and Garden Festival. So if you'll notice, like in the Butterfly House, we really go to more detail of how to do your own butterfly garden, which we didn't do before. We have the how-to garden where you walk through and get all kinds of ideas about, you know, wow, you could do this at home. So we've tried to take some of those ideas, and not seminars, but ideas for the guests to learn something, take it home, which we know they like, and move that out into the garden. So we're inviting our guests at the Flower and Garden Festival to be in the gardens.
Behind me, we have our Orange Bird line. We went to the Orange Bird because we know how popular and cute he is, and they know that they obviously need a female line and a men's line. So the Orange Bird kind of pulls in a little bit of our manlier looks. So we have our shirts, as well as we have some of our actual Orange Birds that you can purchase. We have our magic band here that features the Orange Bird, as well as it's a scratch and sniff, so it does smell oranges. We have our Figment line as well. We know how popular Figment is with all of our Epcot fans, so we can't leave him out. So we have our shirts, we have some of the mugs, and we also have one of the multiple 3 different lawn ornaments we have out there.
So it wouldn't be an Epcot festival without some great foods. There's a lot of new things this year, but what are some of your favorite things? What do you think people should not miss?
Well, the smokehouse. There's the outdoor kitchen that I was able to work on the menu, and then going into this festival, I was thinking, how can we top off the our biggest seller from the last 5 years, which was our slider, our pulled pig slider. This year, working on that menu, I said, okay, let's try, use the brisket and let's go with the fatty meat, So, we bring the pork belly in there, and then make it a slider, make it a chorizo cheese fondue. Then we top it up with the house-made pickle and the spicy garlic sausage. We make it, we put it out there. 3 days ago we started, and then it's a hit. So I think it's gonna be one of the the biggest favorite of of our guests. But there's a much more up there. Florida Fresh is coming back. We reimagined the shrimp and grits. It's really delicious. So we got a little bit for everyone.
MEI and MEI-Travel is your expert source for no-fee travel planning. Visit MEI-Travel.com for a no-obligation quote today.
Skip the lines with Undercover Tourist's crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tourist today.
Quinn, what do you call someone who works security at the Samsung Smartphone Center?
I don't know what.
A guardian of the galaxy.
Okay, that might have been the worst intro we have ever done.
All right, so what you're saying is that this intro needs some avenging?
Please, just no.
Come on, Quinn, you got no joking spirit. It's like you're made of iron, man.
Okay, let's not get too wrapped up in these puns. Let's move on to our story over at Give Kids the World Village.
All right, Quinn. Mike covered this super story for us. Take it away, Mike.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mike, and I'm here at the Give Kids the World Village in Kissimmee, Florida. It is their Winter Wonderland party. They do this every week for families who come down to Orlando to have a great time. They do a wonderful job celebrating these amazing families. And tonight is a very special event sponsored by Hasbro, who donated $1 million worth of toys. It's going to be super exciting. And we have a very special guest here tonight, Mr. Dave Bautista, the star of Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax the Destroyer. He's inside. We're going to go see everybody. Let's go check it out. Dave, is this your first time here at the Give Kids the World Village?
Yeah, first time here, and what an experience, man.
Yeah, how amazing is it here, right?
It's amazing. It's almost like a little overwhelming. You know, it's just such a great organization. I had no idea it was here. I had no idea it existed, and what they do is it's absolutely amazing.
I had the opportunity to watch you interact with all these families and all these kids, and to see the joy it brings to them. I'm curious, what does it bring for you to get to see and interact with all these families?
And that's what I mean when I say it's overwhelming. It's like, it just makes me feel, it's really humbling. It just makes me really feel blessed that I'm actually in a position where I can come here and just show up and just have kids smile and be happy to see me and kind of make a difference in their life. I mean, it's a very humbling experience.
And have you had a good opportunity with this Marvel, The Universe Unites, to kind of do a lot of these events and a lot of charity work recently?
Yeah, throughout my career in entertainment, I've always tried to do as much as I could. Of course, with WWE, we did a lot of stuff, especially with Make-A-Wish. But this was just brought to my attention last week.
Oh, really?
And just by chance, because I really wasn't even supposed to be in town, but by chance I happened to be here, and they called me up and asked me if I'd be willing to come, and I jumped all over it, and hopefully I'll get the opportunity to do a lot more things like this in the future. But yeah, I mean, just like, what an experience, man. What a day.
How lucky to be able to do this. Pam, I have been told that you are the face that runs the place. This is your space. Is that correct?
Oh, that's a little scary. I am the chief fun habiter, or whatever you call it.
The chief fun haver. That's a great name.
Is that a good one?
That's a great one. Tell us a little bit about how this place got started.
Give Kids the World, we're getting ready to celebrate our 32nd anniversary, believe it or not. Wow. And so Henry Landworth, who is the founder, was a hotelier, and he would often get calls from wish-granting organizations saying, hey, we've got this child. If everything else works out, would you put the child up and their family for free? He would always say yes. And then one day, unfortunately, he got a call that a reservation was canceled because a little girl named Amy from Virginia had lost her battle with leukemia. And that's when he found out how long it was taking to make all of the arrangements, and he said, I can streamline that. And he did. And so that's really how Give Kids the World got started. And we continued to grow, and the numbers continued to grow. We had to add a village, and we've just been growing ever since.
Yeah, this village is gorgeous, and there's so many activities here for the families to do. So they go to the parks as well,
Absolutely.
But there's stuff right here for them to do as well.
Right, because, if you try to go to all 4 Disney parks, both Universal Parks, SeaWorld, Aquatica, Legoland, all in one week, I mean, even a family with everybody healthy, that's a lot. A lot. That's overwhelming. So for those times when they just want to kind of refresh and stay back here, we've got so many wonderful things, from a little indoor miniature bowling alley to a miniature golf course to a playground to an incredible pool. We have rides and things like here. So it's just, it's an oasis. And a lot of times they just want to stay here because here they feel normal.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's really all about. It's just to create all of that happiness and get them inspired to go back and renew their battle against their illness.
One final question. It's a tough one. How does Avengers Infinity War end?
The funny thing is, I actually don't know.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I think there's not many people that do know. But even if I did know, I would not tell you.
I had a feeling you wouldn't. I had to try. What an incredible night here at Give Kids the World Village. An amazing night. Dave Bautista, Drax the Destroyer, he's behind me, still meeting with families. It was a Christmas party tonight. They have different theme parties every night. This is an amazing place. And if you want to find out more about it, go to gktw.org. That is their website. You can find out all about the things they do. And also, this place runs on volunteers. So if you're in the Central Florida area and you have time to spare, come volunteer here at Give Kids the World. It'll definitely make a difference.
Have you downloaded our free Attractions Magazine app? It features news articles, as well as every issue of our magazine available right in the app. Plus, catch up on all episodes of the show, and even view all of our online videos in one place. Download the app for free in the App Store today.
This week's birthday shout-outs go out to Carl Carino, Maria Wyatt-Uhl, Kurt Nelson, and Allison Lundell.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Now, along with the attraction show, there are numerous ways to keep up with all things theme parks. You can follow along with us daily on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube.
We love to interact with you all, so this week we're inviting everyone to take a picture with their favorite attractions merchandise or magazine issue and tag us at Attractions Magazine on Instagram or Twitter. Then keep an eye out as we will be featuring some of our favorites later on in the week.
So fun. Gotta get my cups out, my bags, my shirts, my magazines. What?
Ooh. Oh, magazines. And now we want to thank MEI-Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney, Universal, and Adventures by Disney. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEI-Travel.com.
And thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com. So, Matt, our producer, aka your father,
Yes.
and Banks, I heard they have a fun trip coming up.
Yeah, they're going to Silver Dollar City.
So
and,
good.
They're going to go see the new Time Traveler roller coaster over there. So we'll have that segment on the show soon.
Cool. Also, Attractions Adventures coming up. Check out our social media all week to keep up with all of those fun things. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all,
have fun.
Not the Marvel superheroes, and will showcase.
What do you call someone who works at the security? What do you call someone who works security at the Samsung Smartphone Center?